Global. He is, every time I speak with Andreas, I end up being more pumped up, more jacked up because of the energy that he brings to this business. Folks, this is one of the best of the best. You want to listen to what Andreas has to say as he teaches you the 3 steps in building a successful business. Andreas, the call's all yours, my friend.
Awesome. Jamie, thank you so much for the introduction. The feeling is mutual. Likewise. Please let me know if my slides are coming through here. Let me go ahead and I guess I got to accept. That's me. And let's go into. Can you see my screen, Janie?
Yes, I can.
Okay, and my audio is clear?
Loud and clear.
Awesome. Okay, well, we're going to begin. This webinar is recorded. Once again, Jamie, thank you so much for the introduction and a phenomenal job in presenting the NHT business model to people that, again, are looking for a vehicle to be able to build a leveraged income. So thank you for all you do. And I'm just excited and honored to be part of the leadership team here where we conduct our weekly leadership trainings here on Wednesdays. And every training that we do here, from the best of the best, as Jamie mentioned, because we have many of them, they are all recorded and all in our online university at steamteam.ca. But I want to get started here, folks. So if you guys are ready to make money, if you guys are ready to grow your organization, if you guys are ready to duplicate, please take some notes. I'm very excited to share this training because although a simple message, it can have a profound impact in your business if you focus on the method of building and duplicating your business. And I call this the 1-2-1 method, concept, principle, whatever you want to call it. The reality, folks, is more so than ever before, we're going to be attracting a lot of people into NHT Global. Lots of people that are leaving the workforce. Lots of people that are coming in with an employee mindset, wanting to become an entrepreneur. Now, make no mistake, this is just a concept I'm going to share with you. But again, I want you to understand that as you're helping your distributors and people that, again, are joining your organization and building their residual income and building their business, understand that many of them may be overwhelmed. The easy part of joining NHT Global is actually the enrollment part, the joining part. Okay, that's the easy part. But now it's building their business. Now it's, okay, now I have a business. They know it's up to them. They know they're independent distributors. They know they have lots of information. They have all the systems that they need. But sometimes most of the people become overwhelmed. They become overwhelmed. There's a lot of tools that they can use. There's a lot of methods that they can use because we do have a turnkey operation. We have a complete business building turnkey operation for those that perhaps don't have a lot of time, for those that perhaps may not have any experience or a little experience, perhaps those that have a tremendous amount of experience and they want to follow a system that's already been working where they can duplicate that very, very quickly within their organization. So there's different forms of people with their mindset of where they're at. So understand the training that I'm going to share today in regards to the 1-2-1 method of building and duplicating your business is for many of the distributors that come in that perhaps may not have experience, or they've had little or no success in their previous business venture, so to speak. It is to keep people on an action plan that is very simple, very duplicatable, but more importantly, it's doable for everyone. Okay? So I'm excited to share this because, again, if you apply this consistently, I can guarantee you, you will build your business. I can guarantee you, you will have momentum in your business. I can guarantee you that you will have an international business because we know what we have here. We know that you heard Jamie Messina talk about our leadership here. It is the best of the best. As a matter of fact, it's unmatched. Okay, I've been in the industry for 13 years. It's unmatched. So we know what we have from a system aspect. And so I believe this training will help many people kind of get started, kind of start their business without thinking about what do they do, what do they use. There's so much, I don't know, because we know that the overwhelmed mind or the confused mind never starts. They never get into action. So hopefully this training will allow you, if you're brand new, or help you in helping your brand new distributors, again, in getting started by using this simple method, the 1-2-1 method. Now, what is a 1-2-1 method? Well, here's one thing that we know. In order for you to grow your NHT Global business, there's two things that have to happen. Number one, you have to take action, okay? You can't sit there and just think about it. You can't sit there and just plan it. You can't sit there and pray about it. You have to take action. It's simple as that. Now, how to get people into taking action? Obviously, that involves a lot of things. We have tons of trainings on that. We have to make sure that the mindset is at the right place. We have to make sure that you have a vision that's so vivid and you have a dream that's so clear that you want to achieve that obviously is going to cause you to take action. Now, we're assuming that everybody joined because they have a vision, they have a dream, they have a why, they have a purpose. It's to make that extra income, that career income or lifestyle income in order for them to achieve the things that they want in life that they know they can't get in their regular job. Okay, that's bottom line. So you have to take action. Now, not only is it important for you to take action, in order for you to have residual income, or what we call leveraged income, you have to duplicate. Okay, you have to have duplication. I know a lot of people in the industry of multi-level marketing that take massive action, okay? But everything is dependent on them, which means if they get sick, if they stop for whatever reason, they don't do anything, their income drops, which means their business is dependent on them, which means there's no duplication. And if there's no duplication, there's no leveraged income. There's residual income, but leveraged income is income that, again, you get paid off efforts of other people's successes as well. So you got to take action, and you have to have duplication in order for you to create what we all are looking for, which is leveraged income. Now, when you actually get leveraged income, okay, that's truly where time and financial freedom occurs. So you can make a lot of money, but don't have time, okay? That's considered financial freedom, but not time freedom. You can have a lot of time in your hands and not have a lot of money, and that's considered what? Time freedom, but not financial freedom. So in order for you to have both, you have to have income coming off the efforts other than you. That's what we call leveraged income. And this is what I'm going to teach you in this training, is using the 1-2-1 concept in order for you, again, to take the action, apply the action, and also duplicate that in your organization. Now, what is the 1-2-1 concept? Well, it involves using high leverage activities to build your business, okay? And that's important, especially for people that perhaps feel they don't have enough time. Now, that could be a different topic, different subject, different training for another time, because we all know that if your goals and your vision is very important to you, there's always time that people can create in order for them to take the action that they need to succeed in their business. Now, it involves the power of leveraging, okay? Again, if you do activity levels that doesn't create any type of leveraging, then again, it's like having another job, and you can get paid very, very well in NHT Global, working it as a job. But why not get paid 20 times more that by, again, leveraging yourself? And it involves the highest making money activity within this 1-2-1 concept. Now, it's great for new distributors. It's great for those that have no experience or a little experience. It's great for those who have had a hard time creating a plan of action. It's like people who have like personal trainers or fitness instructors who know so much, but yet they themselves sometimes don't put themselves on a program. Why? Because when you know so much, okay, it's very hard to sit down, well, do I do this or do I do this? Maybe I'll do this. Well, I can incorporate this and do this, and then it's, I'll do it tomorrow. Okay? So this is for those who have a hard time creating a plan of action for their business. This is great for those that feel they don't have a lot of time. It's great for those that are looking to build or start momentum in their business. It's great for those that are perhaps stuck in their business. Maybe they've plateaued in their business, but it's also great for those that are already growing and exploding. So who really is this 1-2-1 concept? Who is it really for? It's really for everyone. Okay? So again, I'm just going to cover the concept of this so you can understand how simple it is that people can start incorporating this immediately. So let's take number one, the one out of the 1-2-1. What is the one? Well, this is the plan of action that you can create for yourself with this formula. You want to do one-on-one meeting a week. Now, again, I'm talking about the bare minimum here. I'm talking about, again, those who are brand new, that may not have experience, or those that feel like they have a lot of time. You can do this formula very, very easy. So you want to have one-on-one meeting a week. Okay? One-on-one meeting a week. Now, one-on-one meeting a week is basically meeting people in person, okay? And obviously, in your local markets, you're not going to be flying around to meet one person in this state or that state. Perhaps when you get to that, that lifestyle income, as we have so many people here in NHC Global, you may be able to do that. But here's the reality for many people. You want to do one-on-one meeting a week, whether you meet them at your house, whether you meet them at their house, perhaps you meet them at a coffee house. Any house will do. It's just getting in front of the person and, again, sharing the NHT Global business model and what it can do for them and their family if they are, of course, open to doing that. Now, this is very important, okay? This one-on-one meeting, I can't stress this enough. And again, different training, different topic at a different time. How do you get people to do one-on-one meetings? We got a ton of trainings, as well as working with the person that invited you or, of course, enrolled you into this business. But we have tons of trainings that help you meet people. But I'm going to make this even simpler for you because you don't have to worry about knowing everything to meet people and share our business model with them. Now, when you're talking to people in national or international markets, the beauty of what we do here and the beauty of technology and the internet is you can still use the telephone and Skype and still do a one-on-one meeting. So one-on-one doesn't necessarily mean live, although a very high leveraged activity. As a matter of fact, I personally will put that as the number one highest leveraged activity in regards to building your business because it's personal. They can see your passion. They can see your posture. They can see you. They can feel your energy live. Again, if you can't do that, this is why we have the telephone. This is why we have Skype. So one-on-one meeting a week. Everybody can do this. You can meet somebody on your lunch break if you work. You can meet somebody on your way home. You can meet somebody before you go to work. You can meet somebody at nighttime. You can meet somebody over the weekend. If this is important to you and you understand that having a one-on-one meeting increases the chances of closing and enrolling distributors by tenfold, you're going to want to be able to do this on a weekly basis. Now, what tool of choice can you use on this one-on-one meeting? Now, some of you guys may be aware of this. I'm going to make this available to everyone in NHT. You could definitely get back to one of your upline leaders. Obviously, I can also make this available and forward this over to Joe Garcia. But I've developed the tool of choice when meeting with people one-on-one, and I'm going to explain to you why I created this, and I'm going to explain to you how powerful it is that a brand new person can actually apply this tool. And here is the tool of choice. It is a one-page presentation summary sheet. One page, both sides, gives you the entire presentation on NHT Global. This is a great guide for new people to read the moment they enroll and get the highlights of every aspect of our business, highlights of our company, the highlights of our product line, what separates us and gives us the competitive advantage, the highlights of our leadership support, Dan Caddo and Joe Garcia. Now, you'll see here on this webinar, you'll see my upline leaders, but again, I can make that available to you where you can put your upline leader and perhaps your photo on there. And on the other side, general information, competitive advantage of our training system, our compensation plan, and the gold and platinum packages here in North America. This, and then again at the bottom, your name, your ID number, your website, a great material once you go over it with them, that if they decide for whatever reason that they're not going to make the decision right then and there, you can give that to them. The biggest thing that we hear when we meet people is like, yeah, I want to discuss this with my significant other, or I want to think about it. Or when they go to their significant other, they can't really relay the same information. This piece of information will allow that now to occur. It's a powerful tool. It's one page, and people, when they're looking at you going over this sheet, is what? Duplicatable. They could say, hey, I could do this too. Now remember, what is duplicatable is what allows you to generate leveraged income. This is so simple that you can follow, that anybody can do this. Now, this is also available for our pioneer markets. This is also available for our European markets. This is also available for our Asian markets. Again, I will have this accessible for anybody who wants to use this. What this is also great for is also when you're doing an in-home event or a big event, that it's something you can give to somebody as a summary sheet to be able to review again on their own. So I'm telling you, if people that are applying this are seeing tremendous results and very comfortable in presenting the NHT Global business model. Now, a lot of people may not have laptops. A lot of people may not have PowerPoint. A lot of people may not want to bring their laptop to a coffee house and put it on and turn it on. They got to plug in the power cord. They got to click on the slides. For some people, that may not be duplicatable. This sheet is duplicatable. Again, one-on-one meeting a week, covering this one-page presentation summary sheet, and again, sharing your experience and your passion and putting your twist into it by following this sheet. We're excited about this. I know we are duplicating this within our organization, and again, just think about a new person going out there and sharing this with a few people. Again, I'm just putting down one-on-one meeting, but this is something that you can go over, again, over the phone and over Skype. And what you can do then is you can forward this information to them and go over it while you guys look at it together. So it is very simple to do, and it is very, very duplicatable. So now, the number 2 of the 1-2-1 formula is, now again, I'm sharing minimums here, okay, that anybody at any level can do. getting 2 guests on a webinar a week. 2 guests on a webinar a week. I encourage you to use the live webinars because they're a high leverage tool than the recorded webinars. Why? There's something about knowing when somebody's on a live webinar that produces a lot more energy and excitement than a recorded one. So that's always the tool of choice. Now, we have webinars Mondays, Tuesdays, and Wednesdays. Today, you had the great Jamie Messina present the NHT Global Business Opportunity. We also have Saturday webinars, which again allows a lot of our international markets to tap in because we do it early morning in North America. It allows a lot of our other markets to tap into it and also hear about our global business model in many different markets. So 2 guests on a live webinar. Now, we also have recorded webinars. If they can't get on it live and it's an international guest or a national guest, well, you can use the recorded webinar that we have on steamteam.ca. I've created a universal website where you can watch a presentation. All it is that YouTube presentation. It's myglobalplatform.com, or any capture page that you've created or perhaps one of your upline leaders have created maybe for your team. You can use that recorded webinar. It doesn't matter, but it is a leveraged activity, which means the tool does the work for you. Now, I want to share something with you, and I hope you understand the value and the power of this, okay? I get a lot of distributors and people that I talk to, and I say, okay, how many guests are you're having on the webinar this Saturday? How many guests are you having on the webinar this Monday? Well, I'm not going to be on the webinar because I can't be on there because I have a commitment, or I have to go do this and I go do that. Here's the reality. It doesn't matter that you are on the webinar. The purpose of the webinars is for you to use them whether you're on there or not. It's an opportunity for you to still invite people to that webinar while you go and you do the things that you are already committed to and still build your business. You see, you're involved in a business model that allows you to build your business 24/7, whether you're involved in it live or not. When I don't do webinars, I still invite people to webinars. When I can't get on a live webinar, and I know there's one, I still invite people to a live webinar. There's nothing better than going out there and coaching my son's soccer team and knowing that as I'm doing that, I have 4 or 5 potential people that are reviewing the webinar that Jamie Messina is presenting, or Patrick Tulloch is presenting, or Francis Maxwell is presenting, or the great Joe Garcia is presenting. Isn't that a wonderful thing to be able to still build your business without you having to do the work? So understand that this is the power of leverage. This is the power of our business model. So it's not how many times you can get on the live webinars. And I encourage people to do that, number one, for support. But number two, it strengthens what you already have. You get to hear something that perhaps gives you an aha moment. You get to hear something that you already know that validates what you really have. But more importantly, they're there for you to promote, to do the work for you. So I hope you understand that. So when people can't get on the webinar, if you or your distributors cannot get on the webinar, help them promote the webinar so they can still build their business while they're doing other things that are important to their life as well. That's the power of NHT Global's business model. That's the power of leverage. So you want to get this to have as many distributors in your organization understand that the live webinars are not just for them. It's for them to promote, to build their business, whether they're on it or not. Now, the last part of the formula, the last one, is to do one in-home event a month, okay? Whether you do it at your house or somebody else's house or the clubhouse or at a hotel, it doesn't matter. It's an event where you get a group of people at your house, and it could be a free anti-aging facial demonstration party. It could be a grand opening business launch. It could be a tasting and skincare sampling event. You can have a girls' night out, okay, where you invite people to come over, do free facial, maybe serve some Levy. You can serve some wine. You can have the video playing. There's so many creative ideas that you can do to bring people together and create an event at the house. We have people that alternate. They do a product focus one month, and the next month they focus on the business aspect. You can become as creative as you want. However, if you can focus on doing one in-home event a month, one commitment a month to your NHT Global business, let me just share this to you. You may have heard this from many leaders in the industry over and over and over again. The 3 M's. Meetings make money. It's flat out the bottom line. You can do all the social media, you can do all that stuff, but when you can get people together and you can do that consistently, it's what makes the biggest money in our industry. This is how you can build momentum, okay? So again, I just gave you the 1-2-1 formula. One one-on-one meeting a week using the one-page presentation summary, getting 2 guests at the minimum on a live or recorded webinar a week, and 1 in-home event a month. If you did a 60-day focused action plan on focusing on that for 60 days, here's the minimum, okay? You would have 8 one-on-one meetings, you would have 16 guests on a webinar, and you would create 2 in-home events in 60 days. I can guarantee you that your business will go into momentum. Now, think about this. After 60 days, what if you had 2 distributors in your organization doing this? What if you had 4 distributors in your organization not only doing this, but also teaching this, which is what? Duplication. Remember, folks, duplication equals leveraged income. Leveraged income is what starts both time and financial freedom. So now I shared with you the 1-2-1 concept. For some of you that do this full time, for some of you that have higher goals, you can have a 2-6-1 concept. 2 one-on-one meetings a week, 6 guests on a webinar a week, 1 in-home a month. You can have a 1-10-2. Maybe you're good on getting people on the webinars. You can have 1 one-on-one meeting a week. You can have 10 guests a week to go on a webinar. It doesn't have to be all on one webinar. You can get maybe 2 on the Monday, 4 on the Wednesday, and 5 on the Saturday. And maybe you want to do 2 in-homes a month. Whatever it is for you, whatever it is, just do it for 60 days. Do it for 60 days, and I can guarantee you, you're going to build momentum. You're going to get retail sales. You're going to get referrals. You're going to get more parties, more retail profits. You're going to get business partners. And when your business partners join you because of how you did it, they're going to go out there and duplicate that. And folks, didn't you join NHT Global to build a leveraged income business? And this is a simple, basic concept that you can do just that. So I hope you got some nuggets out of this training. I hope after you listen to this that you create your method for your 60 days and do it without deviating. All of our training, folks, are recorded, and they are on steamteam.ca. You'll also see all of my webinars that I've done on 6plusteamglobal.weebly.com. Let's go out there and help people in our organization apply a simple concept like this, where they can go out there and build their business and build their future, because that is why they got involved in the first place. Let's strip away the noise. Let's strip away the overwhelming stuff, and let's keep this as simple and duplicatable as it is. And we can help so many people experience the success that many people here in NHT Global have already done. And this is just one concept, one method that if you apply will get you to where you want to go in your NHT Global business. Again, Andreas Papakostas signing off here. It's a pleasure to do this training for all of you. And again, it is recorded and available to you 24/7. Join us on our next Wednesday night leadership call. You'll get an email, a reminder of when that is, with another great leader on another business building topic to help, again, you build your future with our vehicle. Thank you for joining us, everybody. Have a great night. Bye-bye.